Welcome to another video. This time we're starting off a little bit different than usually without a deck list. We're starting off with Metafy. A lot of people probably know me from my Reiju guides and my questionable Twitter presence. So what I've been doing in the last couple of days is write a mini-series guide on Sakazuki. I've probably played more Sakazuki in my life than I played Reiju. Ever since the deck got revealed, I proxied it, I brought it to locals, we spammed Sakazuki mirrors, played Sakazuki until it got banned. Even after it got banned, I played Sakazuki in unlimited lobbies, played mirrors with friends. So I have a big connection to Sakazuki and I enjoy doing these educational things. So I wrote down a lot of the stuff you need to know about Sakazuki if you want to get into the deck. This is not a full-on masterclass of how to play the deck. I mean, it's probably getting close to that, but I just want to give the people that might not familiar with the deck, like people that started in OP7, OP8, the time, like an easy way to catch up on why Saka's so broken inherently, just the leader effect, what it does, what you could expect from it going into the set now. There's a few chapters on there's history of Sakazuki. Is a chapter where I'm taking deck lists, winning deck lists from earlier into the set, starting from OP5 in Asia, which was OP04 in our set, how the deck evolved, followed by card options that we're talking about, options that you have building the deck now, old cards, new cards even. There's explanations of what cards are good, why are they good, what deck building problems we need to be solving right now, because there's a lot of unsearchable pieces that we need in the current environment, because they took Great Eruption, Ice Age, Gecko, they took so many cards away from us. I mean, Gecko wasn't searchable to begin with, but you get the point. Talking a lot about the things that you need to be aware of when building Sakazuki nowadays. And then game plan and matchup overview, going through the lines of the deck that you need. Because this deck, unlike Lucci, I would say, not as just a brain dead removal control deck. You have to plan ahead a lot. You're not as tanky as Lucci. 4-life leader is you're very vulnerable. So you need to be looking 2 or even 3 turns ahead, knowing what you're going to do and what resources you're going to need, which you don't, which resources you're going to pitch off leader, and which you definitely want to keep. And then matchup overview and a short little conclusion. This guide, just like the BY Luffy mini-series that I already did, which is going to get updated pretty much right after this video, is going to be available in the Windsmoke Ranger tier. I'm planning to do a BY Luffy update. I will keep updating the Sakazuki one when we find new things, new deck lists, maybe the tournament winning deck list as well. I'm including more stuff over the format. I also want to do UP Sanji and probably Kalgara, which are both 2 decks I think are very underestimated. Sanji is getting a bit of traction, but Kalgara I think is still a deck that is very strong, which people don't have on their radar. So this is included in the Windsmoke Ranger tier, so if you're a part of this, if you want to support me, I would appreciate that. You'll be getting the BY Luffy, the Sanji, the Saka, the Kalgara one for free, basically free quote unquote, because you're part of this tier. You're also getting percentages on guide sessions and some exclusive posts that I make on Metafy. So again, if you want to support me, I appreciate that. And let's get right into the video. Against Kuzan, he chooses to go second, which makes sense. I mean, I don't hate Brook on 3. Actually, I think I'm tempted to keep this, just because I have broken hand. And then Brook Hina is pretty strong. I'm getting rid of this again. Yeah, we take. That's the best trigger we could ask for. Take the Toshigi. Yeah, that's the worst card he could have played in that scenario for us. We'll just do this. So now the question is, do I just swing back here? Because it's 10, 9, it's only 9. I think we don't. I think in this spot and now I'll pitch this, I'll play this, grab the Sengoku, and yes. With this many cards in hand, his Kuzan is an A7 cost. So if I have -6, I'm missing -1 to clear it, but I can bounce it. much. Yeah, I'm probably bouncing it. I want to stay a little bit more healthy. Okay, this end up swinging, which makes sense. I'm tempted to give him my Sengoku so I can stay a bit healthy, but I'm bouncing this anyways. Then I'm... Yeah, I think I'll do this. Okay, so I have to reduce this first. I'll bounce it to hand. Play this again. And then we just hope we find a decent play for next turn. I mean, I don't need two Murakumos. Also don't need this Kuzan. I'm probably planning to play the Kaido the turn after next turn. I think I'll get rid of one of these. Okay, it's a good draw, the Sengoku. And it's good that we kept the Kuzan for it. Okay. No Hina though. And no Sengoku. I'm tempted to take it. Okay, we're just him. We're not him. Taking that back. We're not him. We are not him. Yeah, maybe I should have gave him the Sengoku. Now I'm not gonna use it anymore. This was a bit tunneled on being able to use it. But now I have my Rebecca that I need. When double Tempest is really strong. So I can make Tempest. It is. Oh no, he's gonna be mad. I could have made this probably okay that I didn't. I'm using the event. Oh no, I'm using the Sengoku. Wait. Much better. Yeah, I'm using the Sengoku here. Pitch these two. And we do the back on this. Take Hina on this. Minus. And then we clear both. That's a really strong turn. And then now we have the Kaido for when he doesn't have a good... Ooh. Gravity Blade. Okay, so that's kind of... I mean, it doesn't stop us from playing Kaido, but stops us from having a good Kaido. This is once per turn, right? So I could remove it twice if I wanted to. There's two Kaidos on my field, that's crazy. On my hand. So I can just remove this. Which I will definitely do. But then it rests. Right? Yeah, he gets the cycle, it rests. I need this off the board, like ASAP. The problem is now that Kaido is like a big body, but I mean, bouncing this does nothing. I should have clicked it on the Rosilante now that I think about it, because then my Brook would have just cleared it. I didn't have to waste one swing on it. Am I bouncing anything? No, I think I'm just playing this for the body. I also kind of wanna keep my other Kaido. Yeah. I'm just down to play this for tempo. This is a weird game. Not sure if I'm winning or losing here, but okay, now I think I'm winning. Yeah, I don't need him. I think I'll just use him as like an block here. So I guess I wanna keep this for an extra swing here. Now I might let it die. No, I wanna keep the extra swing. With my hand size, I need to worry about this. And I also need to... I guess I'm trying to remove both of these first, and then I will decide if I wanna swing into this, or if I wanna swing live. I'm probably swinging live, you're right. Yeah, I'm swinging live. And then... I mean, to be honest, 2k doesn't do much for me in this spot. I'll just try to find something for next turn. Yeah, I will let this go. I would assume, yeah, he doesn't end up swinging the Borsalino here, probably. Maybe he does. Okay. Okay, pretty strong, pretty strong. Sengoku is also pretty strong here. Recycling this. So then what, 7, 12, Sengoku Kuzan. 7, reduce this. Okay, 12. Might block with this, yeah. And we play Sengoku Kuzan. We do have good defense here. We do have two 12k bodies on the board, but hand size is a bit lacking. He has a way to clear maybe my blockers in the future turn. Then I might be in trouble. Okay, the Kuzans are insane here. Okay. So do I block 1k this? Block the Rebecca swing, or do I just accept this, like, this is dead? Because I cannot clear Kuzan that easily anyways, because I need to clear the Rocinante first. I might just swing at it. But I think I might need to bait him into swinging this. Okay, I'm blocking. I'll keep this. Okay, now I could just try to go for game. I think I'll do. Yeah, we just go for it. 9. Okay. I mean, I would be surprised if this works. I mean, he gets close. He still needs like a bunch of 2Ks. Okay. I feel like maybe could have gotten out of it at some point, but this was a crazy game. Okay, we're up against G Zoro. This is an awkward hand. I think I might want to mulligan this because like Brook against Queen is not as strong. That is a decent hand. Pick this. I am probably pitching. I mean, as much as I won't keep this Kaido now. Yeah, we're definitely pitching him. Okay. We would get to establish Brook here, but I think I'd rather not do that. And try to search. Yeah, I like the Hound place here. I like pitching him. I really don't want him to give him a good angle on Queen to just kill my Brook. Yeah, that's okay. We have another Kaido, funny enough. I guess now having Brook on board would have been good. So the problem here is if we play... No, if we play the Kuzan here, it's fine because Tashigi cannot protect Tashigi. I think playing the Kuzan here is correct. And it depends how greedy he is. We could even just guard out of it. But is there a point to that? So it's 9. Yeah, I think actually I might want to guard here. Yes, I will do it because I can do... I have a vision. I think it's going to be good for me here. Because now I can... Oh, I could also Murakumo it. I know, I'm gonna home place and Rebecca Brook, I think. Do this. Make it 6. Could have put Kuzan again. Oh, more Kuzans. Sure, why not? Yeah, we don't take the Hina here. We'll see if it was a good payoff, because now our board is pretty good. Like, if he plays Tashigi here now, yeah, which he does. Like, he gets rid of Kuzan. He might even get rid of both. If he has the restand event, he goes 8 into Kuzan, 8 into Brook. And then 8 into leader. But then we get cleared with Sengoku. And Rebecca stays alive as well. We take the swing now. We do have 2 2Ks, which is pretty important. We pitch the Kuzan, more counter. And then we can clear it while playing a blocker here. So we do have a lot of counter. We do have an okay setup. If he doesn't swing big here because he wants to establish, like, I don't know, Mihawk and something, then Kaido is going to be insane if we can keep these 2 blocker alive. But knowing Zoro, he probably just goes ham because we have 1 life. Still think me guarding out of my Kuzan wasn't the craziest thing in the world. Okay, Queen is good for him in like an aggressive sense here. But in case of board, it doesn't do much. Let's see. I mean, he probably swings like 8 at my Rebecca. Oh. What? Okay, I'm confused now. If I clear the Queen, if I take the life, I mean, I'm obviously taking the life. No. I have no choice. Okay, I clear the Queen. I bounce my Tashigi, I guess. Let's see what we draw into. Because I'm kind of tempted to play a Kaido here, but it doesn't do much, and I need to kill him next turn. Also need to survive here. If I play Kaido, bounce my Tashigi, I do probably survive. The problem is if I use my Tashigi this turn, then the turn is dead the second I don't find Sengoku. So I'm probably just I mean, if I cycle Brook here and then end up finding Sengoku, then my Kaido is just dead in hand. I need to pressure him, because if I swing like 7-7, I lose Sengoku next turn probably because I need to block. Only swing 5-5. That's fine, I'll swing 5-5. He has to give me cards. And I'll play the Kaido on my Tashigi. Like a Brook. We drew a brick, but it's whatever. We have more than enough counter. He chooses not to go for game yet, which makes sense. I guess I block Rebecca, then he restands. I block 2k, 2k, or do I just 2k, 2k, 2k here and keep my Rebecca on board? I could just give him 3 2ks here and keep Rebecca on board. And then I get punished by Kuina. I need the second block on board for sure. So I'll just give him the 3 cards. So we can bounce the Mihawk. we want to. Probably if we keep the Hina here. Here's one done. I think I'll use Metashigi here. Okay, if I take Sengoku Hina, I'm missing one to remove his Mihawk, but I get an extra blocker. That man's game is also something I need to be aware of. Of no Tsuru in this search. Maybe I'll just grab this. And another one. Okay. Looks like we cannot clear it. But I'm just playing. Oh. Why would you do this? I'm definitely killing this. Not sure why I would do this. And I'm playing Sengoku cycling the Hina. For Kuzan. Okay, weird. Okay, we draw more bricks. But we have 3 blocker now, so let's see how many restands he has. For that man's game. Queena, yeah, that's a bad start. But if he uses up all his cards here, then we're chilling. Yeah, I blocked one. Then he restands. I have to block this one. He restands. Can I protect it? No, I have only 4k counter in hand. So this one I'll lose as well. Okay. Do we go for game? Yeah, I think we do because we have Rebecca. Right? So if he guards this, it's 5, 8, 12. Yeah. And I could do 12 and 13. I could also do... I mean, if I do 8, that's probably bad. Is it 8? 8. Yeah, I'm probably doing 12 and 13. I could... I can't cycle. I could swing 8 and then 5, 12, but that's not it. So I have to swing 12 and 13. There's no way, right? I mean, yeah, we expected an event. Yeah, GG.